thing didn't work. I had a video, it didn't work.
Oh my God, dude. The whole situation, Josh. Great job.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
He's fired. Josh, you're done. You're canned. Jack Connell, welcome to the show. It's
Hello.
me and you. It's Burns and Connell now.
Burns and Connor. Or Connell and Burns. Jeez, you get me.
Yeah.
Connor Connell. That's a better.
Can. I'm fed up with him today.
You guys can't even think of a name.
Well, because you abandoned us so quickly on the fly, it's tough. I mean, it's a creative process, man. You got to put.
Man, hold on. You know what else I abandoned? Everybody else and my pubes, because I went and got Manscaped. And Manscaped is like really cool and awesome, and you can shave your balls and everything. And you should use code N4L Media to go and get your balls cut. It's 20% off and free shipping.
Got it out of the way quick this time.
N4L Media. Yes, I did, Josh. Okay, because look, guys, you know, I was thinking earlier, I'm like, fuck, what could we do during the NFL offseason, right? Because this sucks. Josh is posting a tutorial video later. But I was thinking, fuck, what do we do during the NFL offseason? And I came up with a great idea that nobody has ever done before.
Oh, wow.
Mock Draft Monday.
Oh!
And Free Agency Friday. Come on!
Creativity. Insane.
Nobody's ever done it before. This is a first timer. First timer on this show. But then Wednesdays, what do we do?
Whatever we want Wednesday? I don't know.
Yes! Boom!
Wow. Okay. I was kidding, but okay.
Whatever we want Wednesday. So today, I'm actually going to start us off with something, okay?
Wild Card Wednesday sounds better.
Okay, Wild Card Wednesday. Ready?
There
and today we're going to one of my favorite websites ever, okay?
Uh-oh.
Are you ready for this?
Okay.
Okay, here, wait. Hold on one second, Josh. Tier Maker.
Oh, okay. I'm down for this.
We're finding a random one. Holy, dude. Five Nights at Freddy's characters. That's really cool.
It needs to be one that I can help with.
Okay. Oh, Kanye West albums. I could totally do that. Where's like categories? Like the top one.
Listen to this, too good to miss. Da, 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 da. Oh, Happy New Year, everybody.
Okay, I'm back to the tier list. What the fuck is a Donkey Kong tier list? How do you do a Donkey Kong tier list on that? Okay. All right. Oh, character tier list. Here we go, Josh. Dude, how is there
what?
What the fuck? How is there this many Donkey Kong characters?
There's multiple in there a couple times. There are a couple in there. Suggest something then. What do you got in mind? Give us topics then. The TTV Mets fam said do the fantasy football one.
Okay. Funny.
That works.
Pictures of Danny DeVito. School water fountains. Okay, we could work here, Josh. All right. I'll zoom in a little bit. Is that better?
I was about to say that. We got to zoom
in.
Okay,
the first one, the double trouble with the water and
with the water filter.
And it has the regular one next to it. I think that this is pretty high up. I use this every time I go to class to fill up my water.
I would agree. That's high up there.
Okay. Like how high are we?
No, I think you can put that higher. Yeah.
Yes? Okay. Yeah. Now just the standalone. You see, I personally think that this is like a B tier because I was
about to say B.
It's only good to fill up your water bottle. These ones suck from actually drinking from.
I agree.
B. All right, just the jug and cups. What do you think?
it's not. Sometimes it's really cold, so put it at C.
Okay. Sometimes, but then other times it could just suck.
Yeah,
It's one of the two. Oh, these ones, these are D tier, dude. These ones, no, wait.
those are terrible. I'm with you.
They're either really good or really bad. It's one of the two, but I'll put it
In my experience, those are bad.
Okay, I'll
And
put
in
it
my
at C.
and in my experience, the next one is the worst one.
Yes, worst one ever. They always suck. They just put them in parks.
Yeah.
This one is a classic.
B.
B. That's a classic right there, bro.
The
That's
one.
a classic.
This one's A or S.
This is S tier. This is S tier 100%.
I'm
This
all right
is
with
a-
that.
Oh, wait. All right. We got to decide which one's better. I think that the S one deserves to stay at S. Because this one
I
doesn't
might
have the
flip it.
water
I
bottle
might say
function.
flip it.
Why? But then you can't fill up your water bottle, or you can only fill it up like halfway.
That's true. That's true.
Mm-hmm. This is an old school one.
B.
B. Okay, I respect that take. That's an
What
old
is
school.
this
That's like gym class in elementary school. All right, and then this is just
What even is that?
it's just a guy jumping on a water fountain. Did I ever tell you about that?
No.
I have the video of it. One of my friends in high school, he what's it called? He broke a sink at our high school by doing that exact thing. Did I ever tell you about this?
No, that's just stupid.
Oh, it got like, dude, back in like middle school, back in high school, it got 30K views on YouTube Shorts. Isn't that
Did
crazy?
you see what Fields said on the St. Brown podcast?
Yes, I did. We can talk about that in a second. Hold on. Now I got to show you this video. Hold on. Fuck. Wrong YouTube.
The people have things they want us to talk about, Burns.
Okay, hold on, Joshua. We don't need to get Mr. Angry over here, okay?
You fired me 5 seconds into the show.
Yeah, and it was deserved. Oh man, I'm looking at my old YouTube videos from high school. They're all private now. But some of them are like really cool. Where the fuck is this? Oh, Shorts.
Also, the franchise tag window opening up. There's a lot of really interesting stuff there. With who's going to get that.
Okay, here, wait, hold on. How do I stop? Stop, present, share screen. This is real. This is from my high school.
They're not going to trade him within the division.
Do it. Yes.
Who's to blame?
Me.
He literally snitched on himself by doing that.
Go.
Just stupid. It's just dumb.
It's so funny. I don't know why. He had to pay the school like $1,500.
No shit.
It's funny because I didn't do it. I just got sent that video and I posted it.
That's
So yeah. Fields, Amon-Ra, St. Brown Brothers broadcast. Here's the thing. Here's the two important.
What was it that he said, basically?
Okay. I'll tell you. Hold on. I have it in my camera.
Because I didn't watch the clip. I just saw
Okay, so this is what he said about the Bears quarterback decision. This is what I thought was the most important part of the episode. Not that fucking stupid bullshit. Oh, unfollowing people on social media. Fuck you.
that no one cares.
This is what he said on the Bears quarterback decision. I just want it to be over. Let me know if I'm being traded. Let me know if I'm staying. And then this is what he said about unfollowing the Bears. Man, why do people take social media so serious? I still mess with the Bears. I'm trying to take a little break. He said he's going on vacation soon, so he wants to take a break. I unfollowed not only the Bears, and the NFL. I'm not trying to have football on my timeline when I'm on vacation.
Fair enough.
Fair enough, right?
That's fair.
No, Josh, we have to fucking explode the world. But at the same time, I said, if I was an athlete, bro, every offseason, I would do shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
Just from clicking unfollow on the Bears. Number one trending in the NFL yesterday. Number one trending on Twitter.
No, but what I would do is I would unfollow one team and follow about 3 others.
Yes. Yes, dude. That would be so
Like,
cool.
I would unfollow the Bears and then follow the Falcons, Steelers, Raiders. I'd follow all of them.
Yeah. So it would be perfect. That's the way to do it, man. That's literally the way to do it. But yeah, dude.
I mean, we all know he's out of Chicago. I mean,
Yeah.
Anyone at this point in time, anyone that thinks that there is not a decision that has already been made is delusional. It's done. So
Yeah, it's sad.
So, what are the Bears gonna do in terms of when they're gonna move? We talked it might have been the last episode. I was talking about how I thought maybe they're gonna wait. I talked about not that long ago. I said they're gonna wait.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I have had a change of heart on that. I feel like they're gonna do it sooner than later.
Okay.
I think they might do it during the combine.
Okay. Now we're talking business. Because look, it's one of two things, right? It's either A, he gets traded immediately when free agency opens. Immediately. They get it done, whatever, it's done. Or number two, it's draft day. It's one of the two. He's gone either draft day or he's gone when free agency opens.
I don't think those are the only two options. I think they very easily.
I think those are the only two options. Maybe the week of when like fucking the free agency opens. But
no, I'm talking about after the draft. The possibility of them both being on the same team, not to start next season.
The offers are all gone. The offers are all off the table after the draft. It has to be
a team that still wants a quarterback, hasn't gotten one, is going to be a lot more desperate to get.
Yeah, but that's also a risk when there's this many quarterbacks in this year's draft class.
Sure.
And so that's a stupid risk to take. He's going to be gone before draft day, 100%.
I'm chiming in because I see if you hold on to him, there's two very different situations. What the hell? What is that?
What just happened?
I don't know. I put my hand up.
You got the new Apple update, right?
I guess.
Give a thumbs up. Do a thumbs up with the camera. Oh, sometimes it does it. Yep.
What?
Yeah.
Pretty sick. Anyway.
Whoa.
I see two. If you hold on to Justin Fields after the draft, two situations occur. There is the Baker Mayfield, Deshaun Watson.
I was thinking, the Baker Mayfield thing is what was.
That's the most likely scenario. Then you get the Eagles, Vikings, Sam Bradford situation. If you don't really remember, Eagles held on to Sam Bradford after they drafted Carson Wentz, I believe it was. And they just had two quarterbacks. And then Teddy Bridgewater was the Vikings starter quarterback, and they tore everything at his knee.
Right.
And the Vikings ended up giving a first-round pick for Sam Bradford.
Right.
So you either get a team that gets an injury or is still desperate that will overpay, or you're stuck getting 20% of your return. If the Bears GM is taking his job on this season and what he makes out of the season, Fields will 1,000% be gone before the draft if they're taking Caleb Williams. He's not going to take that risk from a second to a first-round pick.
Okay.
I agree. I agree. That's what I think is going to happen.
Cute,
I just think that there is a chance that it doesn't. But in terms of who we think most likely is going to get him, I think it's clearly either Pittsburgh, Vegas, or Atlanta. What do you think?
I don't know why I started laughing. Yeah, I didn't even include Vegas in there, bro. Look, it's Pittsburgh or Atlanta.
Got Luke Getsy.
Okay.
It's familiar. That's huge.
He's not going to Vegas. No.
I think he very well could.
No, I think it's Pittsburgh 100%. I think that Atlanta is the second best option because Pittsburgh also has like the perfect amount to give.
What do you mean?
Well, because I was looking at it earlier, and here's the real question for you, Josh. Right now, off the top of your head, what is Justin Fields worth in a trade? Go.
Second-round pick.
Fuck you. Then it might be Atlanta because Atlanta has 2 second-round picks, so they'll be willing to give up one. But also, Pittsburgh, maybe the Bears throwing something special in there, and they give them the 20th overall pick in the draft.
Maybe.
Or just give us fucking TJ Watt for Justin Fields.
Yeah, okay.
That could happen.
Sure.
Realistically, any trade that we say could happen. Serious. Like, you could give me Lamar Jackson for $5.
It's the Michael Marsky route. He used to do this all the time.
What, just say the most out-of-pocket, outlandish trades and just be like, it could happen.
Not trades, just scenarios.
Yeah, dude. Dude, imagine, you know how on Madden, you know how you can do a fantasy draft and just restart the whole league?
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if they said, fuck it, we're doing that tomorrow.
Yeah.
What would you do? Who would be your first overall pick? Patrick Mahomes?
Well, obviously Mahomes.
But like, what? Dude, wouldn't that be so weird? It would even out the playing field across the NFL.
The NFL's never been more even than it is right now.
Yeah, but that would make it like fully even.
Would it?
I think so. Doing a
32 team snake draft, that I feel like that would
every single team restarts. You know how cool that would be?
it would be cool, but I'm not sure if it would be. I'm not sure if your idea of it making more even is
I think it would be. I think that would make it even. And guess what I made a video about?
what? That idea?
Hall of Fame water park.
Oh.
Dude, that was so cool. That was so cool. That was so cool. I think that a show retreat with me, you, and Jack would be perfect. Going to the water.
I'm
park.
down. That sounds fun.
We got to go. Do we have the same bye? Oh, fuck. It hasn't come out yet. Imagine if we had the same bye week.
Imagine.
Bears and the Ravens. And then we go on vacation that weekend. And we go there and we could sit at the swim up bar or in the wave pool and watch the games. That sounds like a great day. Just sitting there and then like your bet hits, water slide, awesome. But
I just since 2021, Jimmy Graham has 7 touchdowns and Kyle Pitts has 6. That's wild.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude, Jimmy Graham, I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it. When the Bears were like the first 7 seed in the NFC to make the playoffs, right? The last play of the game, Bears lost. Like they were losing. The last play of the game, Jimmy Graham in New Orleans catches the touchdown, drops the ball, and just runs out the tunnel. And that was Mitchell Trubisky's last throw as a Chicago Bear. So he threw a touchdown.
I got a question.
What?
JJ McCarthy. What the fuck is going on? Why is
people are yapping about me? Because look.
No, they're saying he's a top 10 pick.
Yeah, I know. I'm hearing it.
Do you understand it?
No.
I don't either.
Slightest. Not in the slightest.
When you watch the film, I see the upside. I do see the upside.
Okay.
But I see way more like things to worry about than I don't know. He's crazy young, so I don't think he would come in and be good right away. But he's a good athlete. He can make plays.
I'm gonna spit with you. I'm gonna spitball. Ready?
Okay.
The Vikings re-signed Kirk Cousins for 2-3 years. With that 12th overall pick, they draft JJ McCarthy.
Mm-hmm.
JJ sits behind Kirk the next 2-3 years.
Mm-hmm.
And then you let him out there.
Yeah.
If I was a Vikings fan or the Vikings in general.
But like, what's his ceiling? What's JJ McCarthy's ceiling? Like,
being a franchise guy.
But I don't think he's good.
I think he's okay. I think that with some development and sitting behind a veteran quarterback for 2-3 years, that he can be pretty decent.
But why would the Vikings do that now?
Because it's either that or you sit with Kirk Cousins the next 2-3 years and then you have nothing. At least you have something to fall back on. You understand what I'm saying? Like, what else are unless the Vikings, like, if they just say, all right, we're done with Kirk this year, and then we go and draft
well, that's a different conversation.
That is. But I think that this is a great route to take.
This was the comp that I was thinking, is when I watch him, I see a lot of Zach Wilson in him.
I understand that as well. But I'm just talking, look, me personally, I don't think that JJ McCarthy's all that either. But based on what the media is saying, I think that the team that was
the NFL seems to love him.
Yeah, I know. But based on what the NFL and the media is saying, I think the Minnesota Vikings are the team who should do that out of anybody else. They already have the structure. They have a great coach. You have a great veteran quarterback that you can put in front of him for 2 years, and then Kirk can go retire or he goes to a different team, and you start JJ.
But like, what? I just don't understand where this came from. That's what's confusing me. The combine hasn't started yet. Yeah. But the Levis stuff started. The Levis stuff didn't come out of nowhere.
No.
Levis entered the draft as the conversation of whether it was him or Anthony Richardson. That was how the draft stuff started. And then it kind of fizzled out a little bit and then came back. But the start of draft time is when Will Levis and Anthony Richardson were right together. JJ McCarthy at no point was in the conversation. It was Penix and Nix, who he's apparently somehow leaped without doing anything.
Yeah.
Like, literally nothing has happened in the last 2-3 weeks, and all of a sudden, the question is not about Nix or Penix being QB4. It's about, like, JJ McCarthy's QB4. How high is he going to go? What?
Yeah. It's nuts. It's nuts, dude. You know what? And I think the same thing goes for Jaden Daniels so far this offseason. And
he's right now QB3 is what it sounds like.
Yeah.
He's got a lot of Lamar in him.
I'm going to say it's crazy how high up he is going. It's crazy.
He's got a lot of Lamar in him, both good and bad.
Mm-hmm.
I every mobile quarterback like that you want to compare to Lamar, but you think back to all of the mobile quarterbacks, this Jaden Daniels reminds me more of Lamar than any other.
I mean, I did my mock draft earlier today, like top 10 picks. And
yeah, I did I released my mock on Monday.
I just did top 10 picks. I did it earlier on Stop the BS, and I was pretty happy with it because I think the top 5 picks are basically set in stone. Well, guys, welcome to Mock Draft Monday, I guess.
Yeah, why not?
Well, actually, we'll do one together. We'll do one together on Monday.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Me and you have the same top 5. Same top 5. Yep. And we actually, no, I did not have Malik Neighbors at 6. I had Malik Neighbors at 7, and I had Joe Alt going at 6.
I could see it, but they have Andrew Thomas already at left. Like, I don't. Yeah, but
I
mean, to replace Evan Neal.
I had Cooper DeJean going to the Falcons at 8.
Yeah, the
and then Rome. The Bears picks are really easy because we'll know by free agency if they're going with Rome or Dallas. We'll know which one it's going to be. I think right now it's Rome, but free agency could change that a lot.
This is the name that I think is really interesting. I'd tell you at the Senior Bowl, really impressed me was Jackson Powers Johnson.
Yeah.
I have him going 16 to Seattle here.
Yeah.
And I do kind of like that, but apparently there are some rumbling. There are some rumblings right now that at the combine, there might be some medical problems with Powers Johnson. So I've heard people talk about that. So that's something to keep an eye on. He's a crazy young. He's one of the younger guys in this draft class. So, but I'll tell you what, at the Senior Bowl. Hold on. How is he one of the younger guys considering because he's not a junior? I'm not putting that together. Like, he was young, but he was at the Senior Bowl and he wasn't a junior. I don't know. Anyway, for the Ravens pick, I've had a lot of people in the last couple of days ask me about that. I am all in right now on drafting a tackle in round 1. Ronnie Stanley, get him out of here. He is the second biggest cap hit on the team next year. And it sucks with Ronnie Stanley, man. We made Ronnie Stanley the highest paid tackle in the NFL in 2020. And literally the same week we did that, he blew out his entire knee and has not been the same player ever since. And he's barely plays at this point anymore. He gets hurt every week.
Yeah. So you have JJ going to the Broncos.
I do.
22.
I had the Eagles trading up with the Broncos at 12 because I felt like I needed some corners off the board. And Cooper DeJean, I just felt like it made sense. So I did that. And then I got to 22. It's like, all right, Denver quarterback. McCarthy, I don't think he's a top 10 guy. And it's like, it just made sense.
Yeah. Oh, that's not bad.
Same thing with Kansas City trading up for Brian Thomas, the receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Big body. He's a big body receiver who which is
Show
what they
that.
need.
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Show that. I like this.
Um,
I like this. I like your mock so far. Mine and yours, I mean, I didn't go past the top 10. I just did top 10 real quick. But the only difference in our top 10 is from 6 to 8. Also, I feel like with Brock Bowers, I could see the Chargers doing a lot of things at that spot.
Yeah, I struggle with that pick.
Because, dude, Brock Bowers, he could go to basically any team. He can go to any team. Because
The Chargers trading down makes a lot of sense to me, too.
Yeah. I said also the Titans. I wouldn't be shocked if the Titans trade down.
Oh, yeah.
I really wouldn't be shocked and just built up picks. But talking
Same
about
with
Brock,
New England, by the way.
yeah, Brock can either go. He's either going 5 to the Chargers, or I think that he could fall all the way down to like 12.
Good.
Because, dude, it's just such a weird spot. You don't need a tight end. You don't need a tight end. You could go and find one in free agency, but
No.
Brock Bowers, if
Same thing as running
team-
backs. It's not just a tight end, though. He's a weapon. Same with Christian
It's-
McCaffrey when they're their running backs.
I
He is
know.
a
I
weapon.
completely understand it. Yeah, it's completely different, and I think that he would be a perfect fit in LA because Jim Harbaugh could craft an offense, including him very much so. I think he could, but also could I see him? Could he fall to 9? You think that he could fall to 9?
Easily.
Yeah, and then you put the Bears in a weird spot. What, him and Kmet?
Well, here's the thing with receivers and tight ends. If you look at the contracts that
Yeah.
wide receivers get, and you look at the contracts tight ends get, it's crazy. Travis Kelce and Mark Andrews, George Kittle, that's some of the biggest bargains of any players in the entire NFL, considering how important they are to your passing game. Like, if you pay a number one receiver close to about $30 million a year now.
Yeah.
Top tight end money is about half of that.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy, dude.
So if you get a guy like Brock Bowers, I mean, for your salary cap, huge. That's what the Ravens did with Mark Andrews. It's the where you're just looking at it and you're realizing how much. I mean, Mark Andrews being your top pass catcher at $14 million a year.
Yeah.
That's
nuts.
wide receiver 2 money.
Yeah, I know. That's saving a lot of fucking coin. Also, shit.
Travis Kelce's getting 14 and a half a year.
Also, I was going to say, the only trade that I could see happening in the top 10, the rest of the first round, anything could really happen. Any trade that happens in the top 10 has to include the Chicago Bears. Any trade. I really thought about this. Like, look, the only team that I could see trading in the top 10 is the New England Patriots.
I disagree. I think the Patriots could, the Chargers could, the Giants could, the Titans could.
No. I think that maybe the Titans. I don't think that the Chargers are trained back at all.
I think they very well could.
Unless if they get offered a fucking haul, I think they're going to take Brock. I think they're taking Brock all day.
You literally just talked about how he could fall.
I know, but at the same time, I'm thinking that it does make a lot of sense. It's a weird spot because, look, here's the thing, right? You got New England at 3. You trade him Justin Fields, the 9th overall pick, and maybe a first next year for number 3. Like, that's the only, I'm trying to think of different
New England?
scenarios. Yes.
What? Why doesn't
Justin
Vegas
Fields.
trade up to 3? Why doesn't Pittsburgh theoretically trade up to 3? Why doesn't Atlanta trade up to 3?
Because Pittsburgh might be going after Justin Fields too. It's a weird spot.
Or how about Atlanta?
I don't think that Vegas is trading up at all, man.
I think you're underrating what Vegas is thinking this offseason. I think
What
they
is
want to make
it?
a splash.
Well, they might, but I really don't see them making that much of a splash. I mean, what do you really do?
And they need a quarterback.
Yeah, and it's either Justin Fields, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson's in the AFC West. He's not going to Vegas.
Yeah, I know exactly. So that's
Baker
off the
Mayfield.
table. Baker Mayfield. Maybe they get Baker. I could see that.
If he leaves Tampa, or trade up to get a Jaden Daniels or a Drake May or something like that.
Or they wait to see which quarterback they could get at 13 and they draft him there,
Maybe.
which would probably be JJ. Or who knows? Maybe they shock the fucking draft. They go with Michael Penis Jr.
I don't know what's going on with him either.
Yeah, I know. Hey, you didn't put him in your top. You didn't put him in the first round.
Nope.
Is he I mean, he's an older guy. He's what, 25, 26?
No, he's 24.
Wait, really? I thought
Yep.
he was older.
That is old for the draft.
Yeah, I know it is old for the draft.
I mean, when his rookie contract is up, he'll be 29.
That's right. But do you think that he's NFL rookie? NFL ready?
Yes,
Yes,
I
did say
do.
Michael Penis Jr. I call him Michael Penis Jr. all the time.
I like Penix. I
I like him
think
too.
Penix.
I like him too.
Penix a lot more than I like JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, I know. JJ, dude, I just feel like he's a plug and play quarterback.
But is he?
Yeah.
Like,
I think he's a plug and play guy.
McCarthy?
Yeah, you plug him into a fucking system where he doesn't really have to do that much work. Michigan. People are saying the one reason why he didn't throw the ball that much at Michigan is because he had two of the best running backs in the country.
Well, that's a scheme.
Exactly. And that's the excuse that people are using to raise his draft stock and put him up there. That's what I've been hearing.
JJ McCarthy has a cannon. He has a great arm. It's not consistent. His decision making is bad. He's so raw.
He is. I'm
not spending a first round pick on him.
I know. I wouldn't if I was a GM either. I'd look at this and say, what the fuck are we doing? And I think that the whole strategy with JJ is one of two things. You either already have a system around him and you just want to plug him into it. Or you go with what I said earlier and you're sitting him behind a veteran quarterback for 2-3 years. That's the strategy that I think is going on with JJ McCarthy. You catch what I'm throwing?
I know I do.
I think that's the interest. That's the interest
I
that people
think that
think
would
that he
be
could be a
dumb.
guy after he sits behind somebody.
I just think that would be dumb.
Like, look, do I personally think that he could be a guy? No. But this, what I'm saying is what NFL teams are thinking.
Yeah, no, I know. I just don't get why. That's what I'm trying to figure out.
Damn,
I'm trying to figure out what I'm missing.
Take him. Damn. That's so weird now. Now really thinking about that, the Bills.
The Bills what?
I almost said watch Belichick take him at 3. And I realized, damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy, dude. That's officially.
You know what else is weird about New England, by the way, is that they don't have a named GM. Yeah. The assumed guy is Elliot Wolf, who works in the player personnel department. Mm-hmm. But there is no official guy. We have an assumed guy, but no one has been named as the guy in charge of free agency. They don't have one. Yeah, everyone's saying they're going to hire one after the draft. Again, like I was saying about McCarthy, why? What are you waiting on?
True.
You're waiting for a guy who's in charge of constructing the roster after the roster is constructed. What? Why are people not talking about that?
Josh, the NFL is just in a weird fucking spot right now.
It is.
It's so weird.
This is the offseason, man.
Hey, round of applause. Chicago Bears just hired their first ever female coach in history.
Oh, nice. First one?
First ever female coach in history.
That's wild. It took you guys that long.
Wow, fuck you.
The Ravens just hired a D-line coach, Dennis Johnson.
Yeah, it's our assistant running backs coach. She is our assistant running backs coach. Dude, you know what I had to do for one of my classes? I'm not bullshitting about this, right? So 2 weeks ago, I had to read Green Eggs and Ham and send in a recording of myself reading it. You know what our first big assignment is?
What?
We have to read a chapter of a book as like an audiobook, right?
Mhm.
My teacher is letting me do Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
But you're gonna
So-
read it and make it an audiobook?
No, so this is my first big project. I sit here, I turn on my mic, and I go, ready? I actually have it pulled up. This is like 20% of my grade, Josh. Hold on. I turn on my mic. First of all, let me get something great. This is a journal, for 5 minutes. I read the first 5 minutes of the book.
No, we're not. We don't need to listen to that.
Isn't that nuts though? Like
That
that's
is.
one of my projects. I'm so mad at school. I'm so mad.
That sounds great.
No, not that class. Even though that class sucks. I'm not a fan. But just these bullshit, dude. This is the biggest thing for people going to college. Here's the thing.
It's a scam.
High school, it was a lot of you had a lot of work, a lot of actual work, and you were learning a lot of things. College, depending on what field you go into, you know everything, but you have to do all this petty bullshit work, and it just pisses you off. Like it's small things, but they just piss you off.
The stuff that I never did
Yeah.
in any level of my education.
It's just petty bullshit work, and it's the dumbest thing ever. Like I'll go on fucking Canvas on a Monday, and it is just loaded every day with assignments. Each one takes you like 10 minutes. Like that's it. But you just
Doesn't
sit
matter.
there.
I wouldn't I never did that stuff ever.
What, you just wouldn't do it?
Yeah. Why do I think I'm such a bad student?
What was your GPA in high school?
286.
Dude, your GPA was not that bad.
No, not at all. Also, but the school I went to was very easy.
I had a worse GPA than you in high school, I think.
Keep in mind in terms of workload, what I did was if it was due third period, I did it second. Due fourth period, did it third. I did
Yep.
no homework at home the entire school year. I got the best grades on my left. That's how easy the school was.
Yeah. How many kids went to your school?
It's about 250.
Jesus. I had 4,000 kids at my high school.
Well, yeah, because you're going to a public school.
That's
the other
crazy.
thing is throughout my entire life, I never have been in a class that had the biggest class I ever had was a class with 25 kids.
That's nuts. That's
And
so
that's
different.
by far the biggest.
That's so different, dude.
Yeah.
Whenever people tell me that, I'm just like, that's fucking crazy. Like after I was what's it called? Wait, hold on one sec. Yo. Hey, I'm on my show real quick. Can I call you back in like 20 minutes? Okay. All right, bye.
That's hilarious.
What? I had to take a call.
No, it's funny. I know.
Well, my best friend called me. I had to pick up. I told him I'd call him back soon. Because biggest news ever. Did I tell you? Did it mute? Did it not mute?
No.
It didn't mute?
No.
So you can still hear me right now.
Is your mic not plugged in?
No, it is plugged in.
No, but the StreamYard.
You got to be kidding me. Does my audio sound better now?
Yeah, it actually sounds like you're using a mic.
Are you kidding me?
Have you
Yeah.
never used your mic on here before?
No, I guess not. I did. I thought
Your
that it
mic is
just
you've never sounded like this. Yeah, I was to say it sounds worse actually.
really.
Yeah, because it's like too loud.
Hello.
Yeah, like that does not sound good.
All right, fine.
Now you're just muted.
All right, now.
There we go.
Okay. There we go. But yeah, man, I'm just chilling like a villain. You got anything else you want to talk about?
No, not really.
We kind of went into this. Friday, guys. Friday, it's free agency Friday, as I said earlier, never done before. And we're gonna go into a bunch of different free agents and say their landing spots, where we think that they should go, all that jazz. Okay.
By the way, though, next week is Combine.
Next week is Combine.
So a lot more stuff's going to be coming out.
Yeah, a lot more about mock draft. We're getting into the NFL offseason. Make sure you're going by Manscaped. Code N4L Media, 20% off. Get your balls all shaved up and free shipping with that. So go and do that 100%. But
N4L Media.
But yeah, we will see you boys on Friday. Free agency Friday. Be there. It'll be fun. Have a great day. Enjoy the weather. If you're from around here, it's fucking 60 degrees today. It's beautiful.
Wow.
Have fun.
That's crazy.